focus on me, I beg. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for liking, sharing and subscribing. If you still haven't done any of that, please make sure you do so. This video is all about how I moved from Nigeria to Canada. So without wasting too much of your time and my time, let's vibe with KUHN. I've been getting some messages on how I moved from Nigeria to Canada, so I just decided to create a video of everything. Well, this is the first time I'm doing a kind of video like this. I don't really do something like this, so if it's unprofessional or don't expect too much, just flow with the vibe. Vibe with KUHN, just vibe with me please. I mean, so I decided to divide this video into 5 parts: the story, my admission process, my visa process, the flights and the accommodation. So if you want to know about everything, just check the, what's that thing called? If you want to know about everything, just check on that, just check below. I mean, you find it there. So
he shock you.
So I'm part of like the COVID sets, the coronavirus. People of those sets. So without after finishing YX September 2020, some factors came and those kind of stuff. So I was supposed to apply for September 2021, but I had no idea of how like Canada used to work. I never knew that it was something that would just take time. So I decided to like go for like January 2022. So like that was when I was ready to go to school. So I think I really started the process, like official process, like July 2021. So that took like, and then I got to Canada like May 2022. So that took like 10 months. But no, that is not actually 10 months. It's just 5 months for me. For picking a school, I was checking for schools in Ontario. I saw like colleges, I saw universities. So I decided to go to college because I felt like college is more cheaper than going to university. So you can do like 2 years of college and then you can do like 2 years of university. So it's basically somehow like the same thing, just that colleges are cheaper than university. It's better for me to just go to a college. But like you can decide to go to university if you want to. So what I just did was just check online, except for schools in Ontario. So after checking for schools in Ontario, that didn't take like less than 5 minutes. I already saw the schools I want. I already did. Then I started doing researches on them. I started rating them, those kind of stuff. So I was able to apply for 3 schools because one fee is 90 Canadian dollars for like one application fee for colleges. I mean, colleges in Ontario generally can be different from another province, but generally in Ontario it was 90 Canadian dollars. Started applying. I started like, they asked for my passport because that's like the first thing you submit. Your passport is like one of the main things, like the most important thing. Then you get your testimonial, that's like secondary school. I sometimes my testimonial, secondary school certificate. Then my results from like SS1 to SS3, they asked for that. So something like YX, still submitted it though. I dropped it. Just like there's a section for extra places where you can submit all those kind of stuff. So I just dropped this. I dropped my personal statement. That personal statement is about like a kind of letter, because I already checked online of things, potential things they can ask for. So when I saw personal statement, I just had to go and quickly write my own. I am just add your extra. You know what to do, right? So I got the admission for the 3 schools and then I decided to like go, you have to pick one. And my first choice was already Seneca because I already did my researches on Seneca. So some courses, it might not be like Seneca that might be your best school. It might not be like Humber College. It might not be George Brown. Some schools might differ, like depending on your own choice. So like I got the admission for 3 schools, so I had like more options to pick between 3 schools. So it might be Seneca, you might pick, it might be Humber, just depending on your course. Just do research. Make sure you do your research because that's the most important thing. What might work for me might not work for you. So I'm studying computer programming analysis actually. Basically the whole thing about the admission, it didn't even really take time. It didn't take up to like 2 months. It was just really easy and fair, and yo, you got the admission. That's all. Getting my admission letter and stuff like that, I was ready. I enrolled into my course for January. So because I mean everything was just flowing. I was just flowing with the vibe. I was vibing myself. You guys are vibing me now, but I was vibing myself then. Next with January, and then I did my first semester in January. I know that's like a risky step to take, but I mean I took there. Sometimes I took a lot of risk in this whole application thing. So personally, I did medicals. I already did my, just do your research. I already did my researches. I already knew what they could, everything they could ask for. Like with the things they could ask for, with the things they could not ask for, I just knew everything they could ask for. So I just decided to do my own research and everything. So I just knew that they were going to ask for medicals at the end of the day. That's if I get accepted. But I just said things medicals take time, because when I watched some videos, I either felt like it's time for you, they call you for your medicals, it takes like extra 2 weeks, extra 3 weeks, extra four weeks, like because people are usually booked there. So I decided to do it up from where I was not ready to start like the visa, because I already knew in my mind that I was not going to go like that January. I already knew from the start I was going to go in May. So while doing the visa, I did my medicals at first. 4 months before I started my visa application, I did my medicals. After doing my medicals, that was like one of the most important things. My visa application in February, so that made it easy and everything. I was just flowing, I was just vibing with everything. After like a week, I was asked to come and do my biometrics. I did my biometrics, submitted all my documents, submitted everything. I mean, you just follow the instructions on the IRCC website. Now that I did my medicals up front, it was like kind of like a risky thing, because I did some research and I saw that if they call you for your medicals, then confirm that you are going to Canada or something like that, like 90% sure or something like that. But I was waiting for like the passport to request directly. Man, I waited for like 2 months. I got a message from my house. Oh, immediately. Yeah, so on the message, right, they asked you to go to biometric center, but while it was my turn, it's not actually the biometric center you go to like a UPS store right next to where you did your biometrics. So that's where I submitted it. And yeah, there's one yellow thing they give you when you do your biometrics. Don't misplace that stuff. Only have to like pay extra money to get your passport shipped and all those stuff when you drop it at UPS. So I think you are going to submit that thing as well. I don't really remember all the documents that you submit, but I waited for like my passport. I waited. Okay, like I said earlier, I did some research, and you know the research is like 1 week. Like now, everyone's experience is not the same thing. So my experience will not be the same thing with your own experience. Your own experience will not be the same thing with my own experience. But based on my own experience, I waited for a week. I didn't get anything. I waited for like another week. I didn't get anything. So like the ending of the 3rd week, that's when a UPS store called me that they have my passport with me. Then I had to go and pick it up, and you know I collected it. So it's either like a pick up or the home delivery, depending on what you pick. So I chose pick up. So then I picked it up at their store, whatever. I picked up my passport, and then when I was checking it, I just saw like the stamp was from Nairobi. I was like, so you cannot stamp in Lagos, you cannot stamp in Abuja, you now have to go all the way to Nairobi, Kenya. I mean, this whole Canada process is just annoying. Just like, it's the most annoying thing ever. You have to wait. If you are not in fact, that's even taught me how to be patient. If you are not patient, if you are not patient, you cannot do it all. This one is the most, I don't know, this one was one of the most annoying parts of everything, because I was just checking that, okay, fine, which flights do I want to pick, which ticket, all those kind of stuff. So I just checked online. So it was kind of the same price ranging, almost everything. So I just picked the one that will suit me the most, even though like it's not the one that suits me. But just know that if you are flying to Canada, it's not, the stress will be there. The person that attended to me, he asked your IELTS. I was even happy I wrote IELTS, because I was not even planning to write IELTS before. I just wrote it based on, IELTS was part of the things I submitted for my school admission. He asked for my COVID vaccine, my vaccine first and second dose. So before I left Nigeria, they made a rule for like minors 16 to like 17 that for school reasons they are able to collect their vaccine. So at that time I was a minor, I was able to collect the time during the whole process. I got vaccinated and all those kind of stuff in Nigeria. Before I flew to Canada, I did a test, a COVID test the day before I knew of my flight. So I did a COVID test. So like I think it's like 24 hours before or something. I'm not really sure. Just do your research. I mean everything is there. I think you pay like, was it not like 50,000? I don't even know. Got my result the next day. Also I used to travel. So like he asked for my COVID test, the immigration man, I don't even know who he was. He asked for my COVID test. And there's something they call arrive can. The arrive can is just all about your COVID. So you just feel a COVID vaccine or something. I don't know. You just, well, me personally was all about the COVID vaccine. So you just feeling, have you taken the second dose? All those kind of, when are you traveling? All those, you just have to do it because the way ask for it is very important. The way ask for it. He asked for my arrive can. Initially, I didn't have the arrive can. I didn't complete it because I was doubting. But I later did it. Like it was not something that took time because I already started the process. So I submitted my arrive can. The man, there was nothing he didn't ask for. Birth certificate, he was asking. I mean, I was like, sir, allow me, like, please now let me leave this Nigeria in peace. You don't want me to leave? No, in my mind, though, I didn't say it to him directly, but the way it was, he was just asking me for everything in this whole wide world. In fact, you don't even need to ask. When he cleared me, I was happy. I was like, finally I'm leaving this man. Then that was not all though. Hey, I got to the immigration place. They were asking me, okay, do you have this? Are you sure? What do you need? All this kind of stuff. So anything yellow card, they did not ask me for anything yellow card or anything like that. I just had that card because I saw a question. I just had that card with me. So something like yellow card, I wasn't asked for it. So I took that one along too. I was just wondering, wow, hey, this is it that is it not only this Canada that I want to come to, that we are going through all this stress. While I flew to Ethiopia, all this stuff, they didn't ask me for anything, just the normal important document. As long as, because the man in Nigeria already asked me for everything they could even ask for in Ethiopia or anything. So I finally got to Canada. You have like a automatic something that you just like scan your card, all those kind of stuff, scan your passport. Because now you scan it. When you scan the passport, you just do everything by yourself. It's not really that deep. It didn't really take too much time, but I didn't have time to film the many parts, so I just got everything. They just asked me. They put a stamp on my. They didn't even ask for anything like COVID test. I don't remember them asking for COVID test. The person that attended to me in Canada was really nice, unlike the one that attended to me in Nigeria. That man. Yes, bank statement. I missed it when I was talking about the visa application. Bank statement, they asked for my bank statement while applying. This bank statement, I think that's like be 6 months before or something. So the bank statement is just like you can have it on your phone or something. So I mean, you cannot because it's a lot, so you cannot actually be printing it. So I just add it on my phone like a PDF, so you can like literally show them. I mean, we are in an advanced age of technology, so they'll collect it. They don't collect it. Why would they not? I even wanted to print the bank statements at the airport, but they were like 1,000 per page. I said, I plan to have your bank statement because I don't know about you, but like personally, me, they asked for my bank statement plenty times. Like, oh, where's your bank statement? When you're going to school? They even asked for my admission letter. Oh yeah, that man. He also asked for my admission letter. Yes, yo. There's nothing you not carry. Just carry it. But at the Canada Immigration Center, they ask for my admission letter, they ask for my bank statement. If I forgot anything that they asked, I'll just put it here. Finally, you are in Canada. You are ready to chill with the big boys. I'm not chilling with the big boys. I'm just joking. But you are finally in Canada. You are ready to chill with the big boys. You are on your own. You are ready to flex, right? You are ready to enjoy yourself, but you don't have anywhere to stay.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The first thing to do is to look for a place. Check my school's website. This one you even have to apply for my school's website. You have to apply before you even enter the school. I checked for my school website. Nothing. I think it was filled up. I can't even really remember. I checked Kijiji. I didn't even find anywhere. You were just annoying. I checked Facebook Marketplace. It was annoying. I mean, everything. See, everything about this stuff. I mean, especially in like somewhere like Ontario, like this, or Toronto or whatever, it's not easy to find somewhere to stay. To find somewhere to stay was, I mean, even here like that I was staying, I just like found the okay fine, because most of the things are shared, either shared washroom, shared kitchen, or sharing the two, sharing washroom, sharing kitchen without utilities, without it's really hard. The thing is just really expensive, and the price range for like just one bedroom is like about from like you alone in a room is from like 700 Canadian dollars upwards, 800 Canadian dollars, now they Canadian 1,000 Canadian dollars, one Canadian dollars, like that. The range, that's the price range like for like one bedroom, like you personally. These things are with kitchens and washrooms, things and bedrooms. So let me put it that way. So one, you can pay like 1,000 Canadian dollars, you can get your own private washroom, and then you'll be sharing kitchen, all this kind of stuff. That's how it works. And yeah, that will be the end of my video. I don't know, like I said, I've not done this before. This is the first time I'm doing something like it, because my content is mainly about vlogging, vibing, reacting videos, and challenges. Just watch out for my next video. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on post notifications to get notified when I drop new videos. And please, if you have any other question, just kindly drop them in the comment section. And this is based on my personal experience. I don't know if what I'm saying is different from what you experience, but this is just based on my own personal experience. So if you have anyone that is trying to go to Canada or anything like that, you can share the video to them, because I think this video is like self-explanatory and really explains the whole process thing. So Vibe with KUHN is done vibing with you guys.